How you doing? This is Melvin Brown. Welcome back to Melvin Brown Experience. Today is not going to be a story time, but today is going to be another topic. And this topic, we're going to call this, when it's not meant, it's not meant. So a few weeks ago, I had this weird dream. It was my ancestors and we was just chilling. All I know is we came towards this picture. And the picture it was actually two pictures. It was one woman talking to an angel, and the angel is holding her, pointing her to this path, a light. And then all of a sudden, it's another path. It was a door path with a heart, and it had fire all around it. The third picture, the woman walked towards the fire. And then the fourth picture, a woman burning in fire. I woke up that day. I didn't know what the fuck the dream was all about. But that woman's picture, I knew who the fuck she was. That woman turned out to be my client, a good client. I ain't paying no mind. I'm on my business. Then all of a sudden, a few weeks later, I get a phone call. Answer. Yo, what's up? Hey, Melvin. She always call me all jolly. Hey. I'm like, what's up? I want to do the work. I said, all right, cool. Send the money. I didn't even start the work yet. I have a dream. Her deceased mother comes to me in the dream. Hi, you got to help my daughter. I said, I understand. Because I know who her mom is because she always showed me pictures of her mom. So when a client ancestor come to a practitioner asking for help, it is very serious because they know you can get the job done. When a client ancestor comes and visit you in a dream, they are on your ass and they are counting on you. So when her deceased mother came to me in that dream, right after I had a dream of her choosing the path of fire, I knew for a fact I could not bite my tongue with her. I had to be honest with her. Whether she liked it or not, I have to be honest with her. And she's a good woman. And I look at her as a little sister. So, let's continue the story. So, a couple weeks later, she calls me. Hey, Melvin, how are you? I'm like, I'm doing good, but I gotta have a serious conversation with you. Now, all my clients know I'm a jolly, funny, crazy, rambunctious man. But when it's all serious, it gets super serious. I sat there because I knew for a fact this shit wasn't going to be a peaceful conversation that I was going to have with her. I sat there and I told her, hey, look, I had a dream about you. I don't like what I saw. It was a few pictures in the dream. It was two paths, light and fire, and you chose fire. And it's representing, it had a heart inside that path of the fire. So it seems like your love is going to get you hurt in the future. The person that you want to choose to be in your love life is not the one for you. When I told her that, for about 40 minutes, she was crying. She couldn't complete her sentence for them last 40 minutes. She was having an anxiety attack. So I had to be her practitioner, her therapist, and a counselor to her. Because sadly, that's all that she knows. Him. When stuff like that happens, and when the universe and the ancestors step in, it doesn't matter how powerful the ritual is. It doesn't matter what we conjure up for you to get your results. When it's not meant, the universe is going to step up and lay your ass down. And it's not going to be a quick fix. It's going to be a very slow, aggressive burn. And when you choose to walk through the fire and not take heed to what your ancestors are telling you, sometimes this can fuck up your happiness. This can play with your money. Not all love spells is going to be successful because you want them back. When something is not meant to be in your life and you go against the grain, you will get humbled with the quickness. Why would you want to put a spell work on somebody that disrespect you, that gave you multiple STDs, that put your health at risk? Why do you want to pay a practitioner that works? Because I'm going to be 100% honest with you and tell you nothing but the truth. When something so disrespectful put your life in so much chaos, and then when y'all separate, that was your fucking protection. Your ancestors stepped in it for that breakup to happen because they knew in the long run your ass probably wouldn't be here, or you wouldn't have the same mental capacity. You probably would be batshit fucking crazy. Remember I said logic over emotions when it comes to any type of spell. Love spells mainly, but logic over emotions when it comes to life. Y'all seen the movie The Godfather. If y'all haven't seen it, watch it. Y'all saw what happened to Sonny. Sonny got a phone call that something happened to his sister, and everybody knew, even his oppositions knew, Sonny was a hothead, and they used that for his demise. You want to do the same thing when it comes to magic. Because when the universe want to burn your ass, there's nothing you can do about it. No protection. So when a spell or a love spell get delayed, something is going on deeper. When a love spell is not manifesting on your practitioner timing, something deeper is in the surface. And it don't gotta be no black magic thrown at you. It could be something that your ancestors literally is stepping for your own fucking safety because they see what the fuck is about to happen. See, everybody, not everybody, but some people are very impulsive. They want what they want. I understand that. That person that you want back so bad gave you this form of euphoria. You missing this person giving you that yearning for that nostalgia. You want that old thing back badly. But listen, my mans, listen, baby girl, you thinking it's serious, but it's not that serious. If you cute, you got your own shit, like, it's not hard for you to bounce back. You got a practitioner in front of your face that's going to open doors for you. And you know what happens? Y'all want to be hard-headed. Let me give you an example. So I got this one client, 40 fucking years old, beautiful as fuck. The man disrespect her on a daily fucking basis. When shit don't go his way, he calls hissy fits. When shit don't go his way, he makes her feel little. That's not love. You hire me for reconciliation, but some of y'all got the game fucked up. Before I continue about getting the game effed up, let me tell you more about her. She like, but Melvin, you said it was going to work. I brought your target back, but if your target's a dickhead, he's going to be a dickhead. Your target, 45 years old, still walking around the street trying to be a YN and barely can pay rent in his car note. But this is what you wanted. I try to give you the motivation, like, yo, you sexy. Yo, let's open some more doors. Then all of a sudden, you be like, you know what? Yeah, let's do it. Then all of a sudden, soon I'm about to do it, you call me. Melvin, I changed my mind. And I sit there, okay, keep on walking to the fire. And then what happens? She keep on getting hurt and hurt. Sometimes that's what the universe is going to do. Oh, you not listening? We're going to take it up a notch. You know what? You're not listening again. We're going to take it up more of a notch. Oh, you still not listening? We're going to take it up a notch and see if you going to walk away. And if you don't walk away, the universe going to put their hand on their head like, this bitch is stupid. And I got to come to a point like, yo, you're not listening to me. You're not following rules. So why the fuck is you still sending me fucking money to keep doing the same shit? One thing about Melvin Brown hate seconds. That is my biggest fucking pet peeve because it don't make sense. When you just keep on walking towards the fire, you're going to get burnt. Let me give you an example. You know what? It's not even an example. I'm going to tell you a little story time. My client gave me permission to tell this story. So I'm going to tell you the story. My client comes to me, hard-headed as hell. He wanted his baby mama back. And baby mama was out there doing her. Baby mama don't care about him. Baby mama giving it to everybody. And I'm sitting there like, bro, let's find you true love and true happiness. Fuck her. No, Melvin. No, I want her. I'm like, yo, even though that's your baby mama, look, getting somebody pregnant don't mean they're going to be with you forever. Yeah, they're going to be with you, but they don't got to be in a romantic relationship with you forever. Just learn from your mistakes, find a new woman. All right, Melvin, I'm going to think about it. The motherfucker left me, went to another spiritual worker. That one other spiritual worker wound up fucking scamming him. And then the nigga had the audacity to come back to me. He left again because he didn't like my formation. I tell y'all a playbook about something because y'all ass gonna fuck around getting burnt if y'all don't have no solid fundamentals on how to move when it comes to love magic. Went to another spiritual worker, came back. I said, yo, one more chance. You know what's so sad? He comes back to me. He went to other spiritual workers. Yeah, they did a little bit. I ain't gonna say they fully scammed him. They did as much as they could for him. And you know what wound up happening? He wants to find true love and true happiness. But here's the problem. He has the STD now that he can't get rid of. You see what I mean by the universe can humble your ass if you keep on walking to the fire. When you get love work, you should have A, B, C. You should have 3 plans. A plan A, a plan B, a plan C. Because sometimes things are not going to go in your favor. Sometimes plan A can be blocked. Sometimes plan B can be blocked. Sometimes plan C can be blocked. Then you got to start doing 1, 2, 3. You got to have alternative outlets because sometimes the fire is the end destination for you with all them plans. Get your emotions in check. Because I'm going to be honest with you. When something is not meant to be, when it comes to love magic, all you're going to be doing is renewing every single year. I remember my client wanted her baby daddy back so bad. She wanted her baby daddy back so bad. And one day, she just said, yo, Melvin. I'm like, yo, what's up, baby girl? I don't want him no more. I said, you sure? Yeah, I don't want him no more. How do I get rid of this jar? I told her how to get rid of it. I ain't talked to that client within 3 years. When she started to focus on her and start to love her, when she was working with me, she had 3 kids and she was living in a 2-bedroom in a trailer. When she started to focusing on her, I did give her a money jar prior to them years. I did give her a money jar. Her money jar starts to work rapidly. Not only she got her credit score high, got a good job, but she found a nice 4-bedroom house with a lot of land. She chose peace over chaos. And you know what wound up happening? Organic love came her way. And that's all she fucking had to do. Walk away from her baby daddy. It's not that hard, but it's hard. All you got to do is dig deep inside yourself and heal yourself. Don't repeat the same cycles, because what's going to happen is you're putting love work on somebody that don't want to be with you. Look, automatically, you're putting love work on somebody, right? They don't want to be with you. Technically, this is the last resort, because free will, they don't want to be with your ass. And sometimes most of the time, the universe give you a chance, especially if you was a dickhead to your target. They give you a chance to redeem yourself, and it's up to you. Now, when the universe say no, they mean it. Look, when you get love work done and your target is a narcissist, you're basically bringing fire to you. When you get love work done and you was the reason for the breakup, you're trying to right your wrongs. It's two different scenarios when it comes to this. Look, I'm older, I'm wiser, I'm more seasoned now. So I know the ins and the outs of magic. And trust me, when I sit there and be all calm and telling you, yo, let's find a different route, and you deeply, deeply, deeply hear me, but you don't want to hear me, that's on you. With all spells, I have a solution and you don't want to hear it. Don't be surprised when the shit bites you in the ass. Let me give you an example. So a few years ago, my client's son was caught by the cops with a ghost gun. And if you walk around with a gun alone in New York and it's not registered, that's a bad, bad, bad joint. That's a bad situation. And you're walking around with a ghost gun with bullets in there in the state of New York, you asking for trouble. I told him, bro, I don't think I can do it. I told the mom, I don't think I can do it. They insisted. The most I got out of it when I did that ritual, if he take the plea, he will be sentenced to 2 to 8 years in jail. That's pretty good. When I finished the ritual, that's pretty good. But her son was being an asshole. He was mad because the DA gave him that deal. He thought he was going to get away with it if he were to fight the case. Thank God I had some rituals placed on him so he can make a good decision. Because if he would have fought that case, it would have been some problems. And I don't even see him walking away. He took the plea deal, and the rest is history. Look, what I'm trying to say is, don't walk towards the fire. Think logical. When your spiritual worker or a spiritual worker that you're interested in say no, they can't help you, but I have some alternatives for you, take the alternatives. Don't get pissed off and go to the other spiritual worker and try to get elsewhere. And the whole time, the spiritual worker was trying to protect you from the fire. This is Melvin Brown. This is Melvin Brown Experience. I hope you enjoyed this video. Hit the like button, leave a comment, subscribe, email me, or you can Instagram me. I'm out.